Guys, there are some breaking news. There was a bust today, a bust of a substance that cannot be named, right? It has been busted at Tambo. Now, a young lady from Brazil was found at Tambo with what? Cocaine. Now, I want you to notice something very interesting. Do you remember not long ago, probably last week, I did a video where I spoke about the fact that there was a bust or drug bust in Brazil. They found the same name of a drug, right? Cocaine. It was found in Brazil on en route to Durban port of entry, so through the sea, right? Do you remember what happened when I said that? Oh, okay. Let me tell you this. So when that happened, remember that according to the report, we were told that there are more, let me mark the word more, cocaine that is on its way to Johannesburg. And I told you, and I said that the ones that they found, police in Brazil believe that they found it because they wanted police to find this so they can allow the other to pass unnoticed, because it will take the attention of police to this one, the smaller portion, while the cargo continue to pass through towards Durban. Police says they suspected that it was on its way to Johannesburg. There is more that was on its way to South Africa through the Durban entry. Right? Notice that word. So what was found today, let me tell you this. It could be that they sacrificed this young lady intentionally, so she can be found with a smaller portion of her cocaine. But the real deal, you will find that it has already made its way to Joburg. Remember the strategy that they used it there. They will still be using that same strategy here. But look, I'm gonna read this where it has been officially confirmed that she was found with the substance that cannot be named. Right? Maybe let me read the one from Slindile Masekan, which says, breaking news. SAPS confirmed that a 25-year-old female drug mule has been arrested at Tambo carrying 10 kg worth of cocaine, estimated to be at 4.2 million. Right? Okay. Now we will deal with that. I want you to go back now. Go back to Mkhwanazi. Notice where she's found, Tambo. So where was this thing going here in Joburg? So please notice that. I want you to go back to Mkhwanazi, where he spoke about the syndicate, the cartel that operates where? Here.
And I can confirm before the South Africans today that the investigation which these members were involved with in Gauteng has unmasked the syndicate. And this syndicate involves, amongst others, politicians who are currently serving in Parliament. The law enforcement officers include the members of the South African Police Service, the Metro Police, and correctional services. They include prosecutors in Gauteng province, the judiciary, and all these are controlled by the drug cartel as well as business people in that province of Gauteng.
So I want you to note the following. The 4 million worth of the substance that cannot be named should not make you think that you are safe, but rather think of it this way. They were allowed to arrest, or this lady was used as a pawn in a chess to say, we're going to sacrifice this one while the bigger portion will pass unnoticed, or would have passed. But think of it this way, because when you listen to the story in Brazil was that chances are when they are, it gives you the perspective that when, for instance, there are two types of, they transport this in the two types of cargoes, who will probably run either parallel or slightly below. The one that they will allow you to get is the one that is slightly below, so that you can move your attention from the one at the front. So then they draw police to the one at the back, which is a smaller portion, while the bigger portion pass. Notice that strategy. I got that where? From Brazil when I was reading the article. I am saying, even then I told you that there is a huge number of what? That is on its way to South Africa. Where is my lie? But I'm saying to you, even then, do not celebrate. Because you don't know. You don't know the number of substance that cannot be named that has already made it to the street. So do not celebrate. Let me read this as reported. It was say, Brazilian woman arrested at Tambo with a 4.2 million worth of cocaine. A 25-year-old female Brazilian national has been arrested by members of the South African Police Service at Tambo International Airport. The suspect was found in possession of a 10 kilogram of cocaine with an estimated street value of 4.2 million. She has arrived on a flight from Doha, Qatar. Following her arrest, the woman was taken for medical examination to determine whether she had also ingested narcotics internally. Right. I will not go deeper than that, but I want to tell you something that you want to pay attention to in all of this. And that is the following. There is a deliberate collaboration effort between law enforcement and the killers of the future of this country, which is the sellers of the substance. And I want you to note that. I want you to keep that in mind, and I want you to think about it. And I urge you, do not celebrate how much of it made it to the streets. Do not celebrate this. So, be on the lookout. There could be more. Just take this with a pinch of salt. It's painful to think about it, but just take this with a pinch of salt. There is more that is on its way or made its way to the street. And I told you, and I will continue to tell you, that they are not scared. Commission of inquiry or no commission of inquiry, they are not scared because they are continuously enjoying the protection from the people that you and I trust, from the people that you and I rely on, from the people that are supposed to do what? Protect you. So, let me love and leave you here. Give me your thought and your opinion in the comment section below. Tell me what you think. Mkhwanazi. Mkhwanazi seems to have opened a can of worms here. But give me your thought and your opinion about everything that you know. I would like to hear your thoughts and your opinion about everything. Other than that, I'll see you guys on the next episode. But until next episode, good people, please stay out of trouble.